All right, so yeah. Apparently this is what the title screen actually looks like. So yeah, I don't know why it didn't work at first, but this is what it looks like. So at least this gives me, a little bit more hope. It feels more hopeful and bright. So that's good. However, now that we've already started onto Chihiro's chapter, it doesn't really matter anymore. Because just the way the story is going already worries me and makes me feel very concerned. So, yeah. But I wanted you guys to see what the title screen looked like, so there you go. And now let's load the game. Yeah, how it's been going. It doesn't really matter either way now. If I thought about it, that day might have been our true first encounter. Call it youthful indiscretion, but I liked her. I liked her the same way I like stories. I yearned for the unusual. That is why I pursued her. As I grasped towards the unattainable winter sky, I felt as though I might be able to reach it with just a bit more effort. It was the kind of day where such a delusion could occur. Well, we stuck to that same topic of conversation until it was time to close the front curtain, ending the scene. She said she wanted to stay a bit longer, so I left the station first. And yet, the diary continued. I projected the side of her I didn't know. Yeah, see? How it's doing this.
またね
Oh.
という言葉を残して
Oh.
麻生さんは去っていった。
How it's doing this past tense thing to be able for us to see her perspective. It all just makes me think the worst happened. Alright, go ahead, Chihiro.
私はそれを見送ってからベンチに座って手帳に記録を残した。すぐに帰らなかったのは自分が感じたことを劣化する前に書き留めておきたかったから。今日の嬉しかったことを、なるべく多くの良かったことを記録しておく。
Aww.
いつの間にか日が暮れていた。字が読みづらくなったことでそれに気づいた。そろそろ門限の遅刻だ。
Chihiro, what do you mean by that?
私は手帳をしまって駅を出た。駅前の広場を抜けて商店街に出る。夕飯の買い物客や仕事帰りの人、これから遊びに行く人、人間が溢れている。今日はその道を歩くのに顔を上げていられた。いつもは賑やかだからこそ寂しくてうつむいてしまう道。嬉しかった。
Oh, Chihiro.
ベンチに座って何時間も一人でいて、寒さと寂しさに震えていた。でも私はその寂しさを望んでいて。
Oh, really? Huh. That's interesting. You wanted
人
to be
の多い
alone?
場所に一人でいるよりは誰もいない場所で一人でいる方がまだ
Oh,
マシで。
I see. You don't like crowded places, huh? Me either. I don't like them at all either, Chihiro.
でも今日はいっぱいいっぱいお話をした。私はもういなくなってしまった男の子に向けて
Oh.
心の中で一つ頭を下げる。ありがとうございました。誰も聞いていないけれど、遅いけれど、そうしたいから感謝する。昨日の私と約束して今日の私と会ってくれてありがとう。油断している。とても弱い心だ。
Oh.
ダメだ。こんなことで気を許しちゃダメなのに。
Chihiro?
泣き顔を見られてしまったことを思い出してちょっと恥ずかしくなる。人前で泣いたのなんて つ以来だろう。そんな手の届かないことを考えてしまう。優しい人ってね、ちゃんと私のことを話してあげられればよかったのにね、お姉ちゃん。
Oh, okay.
自分にではなく離れて暮らす姉に向けてつぶやく。そして私は夕暮れの空を見上げた。彼も同じ空を見ているのだろうか。麻生さん、明日も来るかな。
Of course I will, Chihiro. I'll come every day.
いつか私のことを話してみたい。いつか
Oh.
私は笑った。空っぽの笑みだった。
Yeah, she sounds so sad, dude.
麻生さんに答えてあげられない自分がおかしかった。そして教会の前に立
Gonna talk to good old you?
つ。寂しい顔を引きずっていかないようにと頬をさすって口元をほぐしてから扉に手をかけた。小さな指紋を残して教会をまたぐ。
楽しかったかい？
Yep, there he is.
祭壇の前に立つ男性が微笑んでいる。私が駅で人と会っていることを知っている人だ。
お
はい、すごく楽しかったです。
そうか。
Oh.
それならいいけど、無理はしないようにね。
So when did you two meet then?
井村さんがちょっと不器用に頭を撫でてくれる。
Because yeah, he's acting very familiar with her, so curious when they actually met for the first time.
海に行っていたのか、かすかに潮の香りがした。
それと、いや、いい。
続く言葉を閉じて彼は首を振る。何度も言っている言葉なのだろう。今日の私でも覚えている言葉。深入りしないように、深入りさせないように。彼の代わりにつぶやく。
そうだね。言い方はそうじゃないけど。
井村さん。
なんだい？
私のことを誰かに話してはダメでしょうか？
誰かというのは、千尋が最近話をしている相手のことだね。
はい。
千尋が決めたことなら反対しない。だけど、俺個人での意見なら賛成もしない。
私は笑う。私は後悔もできませんからね。自分を笑う。
Dang. Oh, Chihiro. Hear it yourself.
井村さんがじっと私を見つめている。真摯な目で、優しい目で、
Go for the head pats again, please. I think she needs it.
それだけの目で。
Please. I know you already did it, but please do it again. Oh, wow. He's holding our hand, too.
帰ってご飯を食べながらゆっくり話そう。
Oh, wow. How did he meet her? Because, like, yeah, they seem, like, very close already.
はい。
Huh.
互いの手を取って私たちは教会を出た。
Interesting. Poor Chihiro, man.
それでは手をつないでお買い物に行きましょう。
Yeah, it's really not looking good for what happened to her. Keep on sinking it. I just keep on sinking it, and the game makes me sink it more and more with each passing scene. Hi, Mom. Sunday afternoon, Mom was singing loudly in place of a rooster. Why are you singing? What?
レンジと一緒に お買い物に行きたいな。
Mom twisted about as she brought a finger to her lips. It's times like these that I wonder why she couldn't just act her age. It was my mother, not a child. And she didn't even look old enough for that. Dang. Why are you suddenly going shopping? I considered going to the station while I waited for lunch to digest. I decided to ask that fundamental question.
特にこれといって目的はないんだけどね。
Alright. Really now? We're going to pick out clothes? They were going to pick out clothes for me, or was there a sale on eggs and milk? There was no reason to bring me except as a pack mule.
ほら、なんていうのか最近、レンジとのスキンシップが足りないかなと思ったりなんだり。
Oh no, I made a ramble again.
だってね、なんだかレンジったら最近冷たいんだもん。家に帰ってくるのが遅くなってるし、お母さんが話しかけてもなんか上の空だし、
I'm paying attention.
逆にニヤニヤしてるのになんでか話してくれないし、一緒にお風呂も入ってくれないし。
What do you mean? We didn't do that to begin with.
じゃあワイシャツの襟元に口紅の跡が。
What? What are you talking about?
うわあ、息子に浮気されるかわいそうなお母さん。よよよ。
I ignored that line.
まさか反抗期？
No, Mom. No, I don't think that's it.
もはや倦怠期？
That doesn't sound right either. I thought it was more of a perhaps than an already, but decided not to provide any additional quips.
じゃあいいよね。
What do you mean? I don't know.
お買い物して海とか散歩して夕飯にちょっと雰囲気のいいレストランに行くの。その後もいろいろ。やだもん。
At the very end, she waved her hands up and down like an old lady. But if I said so, she'd probably break out crying. What to do? This was just great. There was no way out of this. I suppose that was the result of being family. We had each other figured out. I knew I wanted to peek into the bookstore. Maybe she was guilt-tripping me into not leaving her all by herself. If I didn't go out with her, it would be assumed that it was a hassle. I seemed to be stressing over this. However, I was going to leave her personality out of it. I knew she was about 70% joking, 70%, and about 20% serious. And what's the other 10%? The remaining 10% was composed of some unknown structure, possibly from another dimension. Oh, okay, Renji. Alright. No, I'm sorry. I can't. I have other plans.
どうせ母親なんて都合のいい時だけ頼られて、いざとなったら見捨てられる運命なのね。
Please don't cry.
汗水垂らして育ててあげた恩義も忘れられて。
You can't use that as leverage.
ほら、私たちって恋人じゃない？
Mom, may I please move in with my cousin? Thank you. We're mother and son. Besides, that's rude to Dad. Why are you so surprised?
怒ったレンジもかっこいい。
Yep, let me just call Mizuki real quick. I could only sigh. No good. I couldn't surrender. Waving a white flag would be like an army graciously leaping into a massacre. Oh my jeez. This must be the mental state of one trying to teach a foreign extraterrestrial. What? Pakera Sarah, arbitrarily named. Oh, okay, starting from a basic notion. No, I couldn't be broken here. I had to endure this fierce attack and get to the station. Really though, I'm not joking. I have something to take care of. Mom looked at me.
用事？
Yes, it's very important. I need to go see her every day. Yeah,
何か今日ありましたっけ？
every day from now on. She murmured with a composed expression. Had a method of attack changed? I averted my eyes and shook my head so she wouldn't get the better of me. I promised someone. It's a prior engagement.
果たし合い？
Let's see. I don't want to continue this random quibbling, but yeah. She shook her head to and fro like she really didn't get it. Then her eyes opened wide like she just encountered a difficult math problem.
お友達ができたの？
Yes, I did. Are you happy, Mom? Something like that.
あらやだ。お赤飯炊かなきゃ。
Mom? Sorry, it's about time for me to leave.
あ、本当に用事なんだ。
You finally believe me?
そうならそうと言ってくれればいいのに。
Are you sure? I don't think that was all I could have done, to be honest. I said so from the start.
はいはい。それなら行ってらっしゃい。ちゃんと夕飯までには帰ってくるんだよ。知らない人についていっちゃダメね。
I won't.
バイビー。
Hi, Mom. She smiled as though it was nothing and retreated to her room. Slam. Knew it. She ran away before she started complaining. Chihiro? Oh? Yeah, where is she? I thought the conversation with Mom lasted quite a while, but Chihiro wasn't at the station. My stroll towards the station was deliberate, but there was still nobody here. What should I do? Was I early? Had she already gone home? Or was she not coming today? No. She said she would probably come. Probably. Oh well. This time I'd be the one sitting on the bench waiting. I took a book out of my coat pocket. Then I opened to the page I bookmarked. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I like how you can actually read it. Like you could actually read it, see? That's so cool. I like that. Nice. Why is there a huge blank spot right here? That's cool though. Oh. Hey, Chihiro. I was waiting for you. How you doing? Eh? Oh. I sensed someone and looked up. The princess's face was in front of me.
こんにちは。
Good afternoon, Chihiro. Good afternoon. We both bowed politely. For a moment, I wondered if it would be okay to kiss like this. I wonder what made me think that. The timing. No. Was this youthful indiscretion again? You were late today, huh? I shook off those idiotic thoughts and stood up, sticking my book back into my pocket.
いえ、ちょっと前からいました。
Wait, really? What do you mean? Since when?
15分ほど前に。
Oh, okay. You should have called out to me.
読書の邪魔をしてはいけないかなと思いまして。
It's fine, you can do that. You spoke of no emotion like the first time we met. It was better than suddenly bursting into tears, but she was in a bad mood today? Seems like you got here later than usual, though. Did you have something to do?
お昼の後に読書をしていたらいつの間にか。
Oh, you were also reading? Same as me, huh? What were you reading?
それはなんというか。
Huh?
つまらない本です。
Oh, okay. That's a boring book. She asserted herself with a sharp look. Did you just not like it, or was it like more educational or something? If I had a doubt, she had prepared that line. It goes so far as to certify that that is a lie. You and that enthusiastic over a boring book?
いえ、熱中というか。
I see. Is it a girl-oriented type?
そうではなくて、そういうものかもしれないのですが。
I didn't know if I pinpointed it. You seemed troubled. You almost sounded embarrassed to say it. Well, thanks to prior experience, I had an idea of what it was. I could tell it was something serious when she looked troubled, and something enjoyable when she looked cute. It's something you can't tell your friend?
それは。
What?
麻生さんは意地悪です。
Sorry, Chihiro. Here you go.
それは。麻生さんは友達ですが。
What?
意地悪です。
Ah. She was cute even when she was mad. I thought of an extremely cliched setting where a treasured sword is drawn. Being able to see this expression of hers is very satisfying.
わかりました。これは話しても大丈夫なことです。
Of course it is.
でも他の人には秘密なことです。神に誓ってください。絶対にです。なんでこんな話になったのでしょうか。
I mean, you don't have to tell me if you really don't want to. It's okay. I won't tell anyone, I promise.
わかりました。私が読んでいたのは実は読んでいたんじゃなくて、それが
What? What do you mean? Were you just like looking at the book or something?
つまり読む方ではなくですね。
Were you analyzing it? Huh? Were you writing a novel? Oh!
ものすごく意地悪です。
Oh, she was! Oh, I freaking love her. That's awesome. She's a writer. Oh, or she's like an aspiring writer. She wants to write a novel. Oh, fuck yes. Chihiro, I believe in you. You can write the best novel ever. Oh, it's freaking awesome. I love that. This is teasing? I let out a breath of admiration without realizing it. How does again want to be similar enough to me to want to write a novel, so I was surprised. Really, that's amazing. Can I read it sometime?
絶
Oh,
対にお断りします。
why not? Okay, okay. But wow, novel.
とても嫌な反応です。
Sorry. No, no, it's just a bit...
ちょっと嫌な反応ですか？
a bit freaking amazing. No, I was just thinking of writing one myself. I recall my conversation with Mr. Himura the day before yesterday.
麻生さんも小説を書いているのですか？
Just thinking about it, I shrugged with a bitter smile. He gave us a career survey at school. I had to choose something, so I thought being a novelist would be nice.
そうなんですか。
Well, I'm still unsure.
いいと思います。すごく。
Smiled calmly. You sing?
はい。私は麻生さんの書くお話がどんなものか気になります。
Romance, maybe? I was thinking the same about yours.
それは気にしてはいけません。
Okay, sorry, my bad. Really?
はい。今後一切触れてもいけません。墓の下でも地獄でも
Ugh.
黙秘してください。
Alrighty then, jeez, I don't have to do the needle thing though, right? Was it that big of a deal? That's what kind of story was she writing? Choosing a career is difficult. I leaned on a nearby pillar and sighed. It was difficult to become what you wanted to be.
そうですか？
You don't think so?
好きなことをするのが一番だと思いますが。
I agree. That's true. I had to smile at a response so naive yet genuine. How can I respond with that kind of honesty? Did I only give up on what I liked out of fear? I had to keep on living, even if I bore a fatal wound. The process of dying is more frightening than death itself. What do you want to become, Chihiro? I realized I had just asked a pointless question, but it was too late to take it back.
私は
Oh. I would have found it very interesting if she had responded with a bride.
何になれるかわかりませんけど、夢があります。
I see. That's good though. A dream?
麻生さんみたいに小説家になりたいんじゃなくて、ただ物語が書きたいです。
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
何か一つでも今の自分で作り上げたいんです。
I see. It was an ambiguous wish, but there wasn't much of an impression. Even so, I smiled and nodded. If it's you, I think you can do it.
そうでしょうか。
Oh, no, yes you can, okay? Yes you can, I believe in you. Please don't be sad. Yeah, probably can't rely on that even if I guarantee it, though.
そんなことありません。ありがとうございます。
She smiled.
そう言っていただけるだけで嬉しいです。
Oh. She's so cute. It was late, so our conversation wasn't lengthy. We left the station together as the sun began to set. Come to think of it, this is my first time being with you outside of the station.
そう言われればそうですね。
Seems kind of strange.
くすぐったいですね。
Oh. I nodded with a grin, and Chihiro appeared right at my face. What's wrong?
ちょっと気になっていたのですが、麻生さんは
Yes, Chihiro? A moment's hesitation, and...
女の子じゃないですよね。
No, I am a boy, thank you. What? A traumatic blow. She looked up at me with pure eyes. I couldn't tell if she was aware of my suffering or not. I'm a guy.
すみません。
You thought we were a girl? Dang, we must have a really girly voice too, huh? She blushed and looked away. Oh, I brushed my cheek and crooked my lips. Okay, it's all good. Well, I'm half Japanese.
はぁ？
My father is German. He's a construction specialist who works in architectural engineering, so he's rarely home.
すごいです。
He was impressed. Anyway, I have school again tomorrow. Looking at my family was embarrassing, so I changed the subject.
そういえば、明日は月曜日なんですね。
I don't want to go.
行きたくないんですか？
I don't hate school, but, well, my next part was difficult to put into words.
学校か。
Do you want to go to school, Chihiro? Oh, right. Sorry for bringing it up.
いえ、いいんです。それは誰のせいでもないので。
She gently shook her head.
話を聞いてるのは楽しいんです。
Oh,
学校の話、いけないのでむしろ。
okay.
今日はこんなことがあったよって、
Oh.
そんな普通のことでも楽しそうに話をしてくれると、聞いている私も嬉しくなります。
Does someone tell you these kinds of stories? K. The emails of K. Oh. Oh, man. I guess I'm gonna tell from the way she said it.
姉が音羽の学生なんです。私と違ってちゃんと学校に行っているので。
Ah, I see.
今は2年生になっているはずです。ケイって言うんですけど。
Wait. I inclined my head. Didn't I hear that name somewhere before? It wouldn't be unusual if you were in the same year as me, but higher grades were an unknown territory. I thought for a moment, but nothing came to mind. Really? Really, nothing came to mind? Even though we talked to Mizuki, and Mizuki talks about Kei all the freaking time? Irony. What's your last name?
あれ？言ってませんでしたっけ？
No, you didn't.
失礼しました。進藤です。進藤千尋。姉と私は双子なんです。だから名字だと区別がつかなくて、名前で呼んでもらうのが普通だったので、言いそびれてました。
Hiro smiled. Judging from the look on her face, she probably had a lot of faith in her sister. Friends sure are aware.
よく言われます。でも性格は正反対で、お姉ちゃんは止まると死んじゃう動物みたいなんですよ。
Hey, dang. There's that line again. You're twins?
はい。
We stared at each other like we were senile. That means you're a year older than me.
はい。そのはずなんですよね。
He's like, dang, wait, you're older than me? Off up. I see. Oh no. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. This was bad. Nah, it's fine. I was under the impression that she was younger. I've been addressing her casually, acting as though I was older. Oh, that. Okay. I see. Why was I surrounded by women who looked and acted much younger than their actual age? Should I call you Miss Shindo from now on? I don't think she minds, to be honest. I suddenly felt self-conscious about the way I was acting.
千尋でいいですけど。
Really?
そっちの方が慣れてますから。
Okay. This isn't really a favor or anything. Could you call me by my first name as well?
でも、
I'm younger after all. Wait. I just realized. This is during the time that it's take place during the same time that Miko's chapter did, right? In the winter. So then that means yeah, Chihiro and Kei are first years right now. So that means oh, so we're still in like 9th grade then. Huh. That's interesting. I'm younger after all. Feebly, I told it as it was.
では、レンジさんでいいでしょうか。
Son is too formal. Why not Kun?
それは私が恥ずかしいのですが。
I'm younger than you.
そうですけど、どうして急に名前なんて。
Well, in any case, we're friends.
はあ、わかりました。では、これからはレンジ君で行きます。
Alright, nice. That was a thorough declaration. She still seemed to be marveling at it.
レンジ君。レンジ君。
Oh.
レンジ君。レンジ君。変な感じです。
I see. It does. It was quite embarrassing.
私はこっちなので。
We left the downtown core and came to an intersection. We were pointed the other way. We seemed to live in the same direction as a church. Alright. See you.
はい。さようなら。
You too. We waved goodbye to each other. I was about to leave, feeling that I would have no regrets.
レンジ君。
Yes, Chihiro? Oh. I looked over to find that Chihiro was standing still in the middle of the road. The sun was setting. Her shadow grew long in the orange glow of the fading sun. What's wrong?
私は。私。
Chihiro? Chihiro?
いえ。何でもありません。
Oh, okay. I wonder what she wanted to say. Was it the reason she couldn't go to school? Or the reason she was crying? Whatever it was, I couldn't ask.
さようなら。
Oh. Goodbye, Chihiro. Her shadow swayed. She looked and sounded happy, but I had a feeling that it would be bad to let her go like this. Chihiro! I called out to her.
はい。
See you tomorrow. Aww.
明日。
Yeah, of course. Every day from now on. We should hang out again. Well, only if you want to. I'll come to the station after school. We've been saying that we'd see each other again. But this time, here's a real promise.
明日。いいのでしょうか。
Absolutely. I think so.
はい。また明日。
Oh.
駅で。
Oh, look at that smile, though. That's so cute. Vera turned on her heel. Her shadow trailed far behind her as she jogged off. Are things fine like this? What was fine? Tomorrow. I dropped my raised hand, hung my head for a moment, and gazed at my own shadow. Guess I'll go home. I lifted my head. Oh.
ああ、いいな。俺もあの青春の日々に帰りたいな。
The fuck are these two doing? Why are you guys hanging out? Huh? What the heck? Oh, yeah, also, by the way, I realized something about this guy. Shuichi Kuze. Dude, I can't believe I didn't notice it at first. That was the dude that he was the dude who Hero listens to his music. He's the one who played that music that Hero listens to when he does his manga art. I didn't even realize. That's awesome. Like everything is so connected. I freaking love that so much though, because like you have this, and Hero was like listening to his music like very early on at the start of that chapter. And then of course you have Kei and Chihiro who are sisters, and then you got Mizuki being Renji's cousin. Like I love how it's all connected. It's so great. Love it. But what are you guys doing?
お前はあの頃から何も変わってないと思うんだけどな。
When I turned around, two acquaintances stood in my way.
いやいや、今こうなんだ、青春よりも駆け引きって感じでさ。
Okay.
バイオリニストって肩書きだけで近寄ってくるのとか混ざってるし。
やっぱり変わってないと思うんだが。
Dang, you know each other for that long?
どこが？昔はもっと青臭い感じだっただろう？
Are you guys like besties or something?
種に交わって赤のその核になる朱色だったと思うが。
What? Hello? What do you mean?
じゃあ俺が隊長か？
You just mean he like strained his hands too much? Hello?
なんだそれ。
種に交わって赤いからレッドだ。
Alright.
お前は黄色だな。なんつうかカレーだ。
I cut into the conversation that sounded like a banter between a married couple. Man, you being unfaithful, I see, huh? What about Yuuko, you? Come on, what about Yuuko? Come on now. They looked at me like they had just realized I was there. How long have you guys been here?
3分くらい前かな。
I see.
そしてレンジ、お前はピンクだ。
Shush.
もうそこから離れろ。
You two know each other? I ignored the chatter and inquired. Mr. Kuze nodded.
両党なんだ。
What?
腐れ縁だ。というか、お前は本気で黙ってろ。
The heck are you guys talking about?
わかったよ。そうカリカリしなさんなって。
Mr. Kuze seemed to be used to taking it. They really did appear to be friends. It was an unexpected association, to say the least. I know, right? Are you doing something right now? I changed the subject myself before they could divert it again, and asked a more fundamental question.
ああ、そうだ。大したことじゃないんだけどな。
What are you doing? I want to know. Mr. Moore squinted and looked down the road that Chihiro took.
駅であいつと会ってるのはお前だったのか。
Fraternizing. Maybe. What do you mean? Were they connected somehow?
ただのおせっかいさ。
Mr. Kuze spoke coolly.
わかった。お前の相手はちゃんと後でしてやるから。
優しくしてね。
Reggie's face, dude. Oh my gosh, his face is amazing.
そういうことじゃねえだろう。もう俺は帰る。
Mr. Himura. I called out to him as he tried to leave. Chihiro. And the words stopped coming to me. I had a lot I wanted to ask. Questions about Chihiro. How they were related. Just who Mr. Himura was. But I lacked the courage. Oh. Hello? He faced me, looking over his shoulder. In his eyes was a mixture of kindness, pity, and animosity. Oh, I don't know how I feel about the animosity part. How come you looking at me like that? He possessed a solemnness similar to the ambience of the church.
千尋のそばにいたいなら覚悟しろ。
Not looking good. He spoke with a tone befitting one who prepared the word of God, then turned his back to me.
俺は今回だけはお前みたいなやつが早めに逃げてくれた方がいいと思っている。
Oh, why? Why? Please don't do it. Please don't. I know it's going to, though, because it's only leading that way, but I already really love her a lot. Like, I love her a lot, and also I'm really liking the romance between them, too. Like, I really like how they're like connecting over the shared hobby and everything. It's it's so freaking wholesome and cute. It's going to be really depressing, isn't it? They're so freaking cute together, though. I didn't know the significance of that statement. Ugh. Up until then, my days had been ordinary and meaningless. They were like an unchanging gear repeating the same action. If I flipped to the next page, the world would change. Like Alice falling through the rabbit hole in a nook in the garden. Oh, Alice in Wonderland, huh? Like slipping through the looking glass. This and that. They always have to cross that boundary. It seemed like nothing had changed. But something did. On a day when nothing was different. What happened? I began to discover the meaning of Mr. Himura's advice. Oh no. I began to learn a secret. I began to regret it. Oh. Still not ready.
麻生蓮司さんは私よりも一つ年下の学生。
All the headpads.
だからこの時間は学校にいるのだろうと私は午前10時を示す時計を見ながら考える。つまり姉も同じように勉強していることだろう。私だけがぼんやりと部屋に立ち尽くしている。どれだけ辛くてもどれだけ楽しくても時間は平等に私たちの隣をすれ違っていく。なんとなく秒針が一周するのを待って時計から視線をそらした。私の部屋だ。かつては私たちの部屋だったはずだが今
Oh.
姉はいない。
Oh, so this was your guys' original house? Huh, I thought what happened was that, where Kay was living was where you guys started, and you had to move away because you got sick. But apparently you stayed here and she moved away. Huh. Why'd that happen then? Because I thought it was the other way around.
空気は寒々としているくせによどんでいる。少し気だる。お腹を押さえて今月のものが来たのかなと憂鬱になった。そうやって部屋を見渡した後、私は自分の体を見下ろした。手足、
Oh.
肩、胸、腰、頬、耳、髪、何度も何度も。それは確認というより点検という言葉がしっくりくる作業だった。最後に手首の裏側に目をやる。自分でも白すぎると思う肌に青い血管が透けていた。ちょっと重いな。声がうつろに響く。私自身が知っている体よりも幾分か成長している。そうやって記憶と現実の配線を一つずつ結びつけていく。ショートしないように慎重に。何か不安なものを覚えたら手帳を読んで気を落ち着かせる。日課として毎朝2時間以上をかけて読み返す手帳。ここしばらくは麻生蓮司さんが関わった記述が多かった。とりわけおとといの日記は自分で読んでいても恥ずかしいほど文字が踊っていた。
Again, I really like how you can like read this too, by the way. It's always really nice when you can actually read like the text on things like this. Why did you rank your breakfast? You gave your breakfast 3 points. That's funny.
としただけで泣いてしまうだなんて。
Oh.
しかし昨日の別れ際の約束を喜んでいる今日の私がいることも事実だった。また明日。
That's right. See you tomorrow.
その言葉が指し示しているのは未来だ。私が失ったものは
Oh.
お姉ちゃんやヒロお兄さんと一緒にいる時間、みんなと学校に行ったりする楽しさ、
Oh, Chihiro.
当たり前のことができる幸せ。そんな傷を埋め合わせるために私はレンジ君を求めているのだろうか。どうなのかな、お姉ちゃん。私はパソコンの前に座りメールソフトを立ち上げた。
Ah, the email. Of course.
昨日の夜離れて暮らしている姉に送ったメールへの返信が届いていた。
千尋へ。元気にしていますか？
That's good okay.
毎日聞いてるから最近元気なのは知ってるけど、今日になって元気じゃないかもしれないからね。
Oh.
千尋は体があんまり丈夫じゃないんだし、無理はしないように。まあ私の方は相変わらずってところね。今はバスケもできないしのんびりしてるわ。それで千尋のメールに書いてあったことだけど、麻生蓮司さんって人に自分のことを話してもいいかどうか迷ってるみたいね。
お互いの近況を伝えるやりとりの中で私は姉にもどうすればいいか意見を求めていた。そして次の言葉を目にした時、かすかな寂しさを覚えた。いや、私はその言葉が欲しくて姉に問いかけをしたのかもしれない。
正直に言うとね、私は反対。
Oh, dang.
千尋のメールに書いてあった麻生さんって人は悪い人じゃないと思う。
Thank you.
それでもどういう結果になっても最後には千尋が傷つくことになると思うから。千尋が悲しい思いをするのは私は嫌だから。
Oh.
だけどね、いつもならそれで終わるはずの姉の言葉に今日は続きがあった。
反対する気持ちとは逆に、それじゃいけないって思いもあるの。ずっと立ち止まっていれば確かに傷つくことはないかもしれない。でもそれじゃあ本当の意味での喜びや達成感に近づくこともできないんじゃないかって何の保証もない考えだけど、そうも思うの。
私は少し驚いていた。ここ最近どこか沈んだ雰囲気で口数の少なかった姉のメールが今日は踊っていた。
こういう考えって無意味に前向きな先輩につきまとわれてる影響かもしれないわね。
Oh, is this during summer? I thought it was during winter because before Renji mentioned like it was cold in winter and stuff. But it sounds like she's talking to Kyosuke right now.
そうそう、その人に誘われてなんと私が主演の映画を撮ることになったのよ。
Okay, never mind. It is during summer.
まあ主演って言っても登場人物は私だけだし、ストーリーもないっていう考えられないものなんだけどね。これが前に進んでいるってことなのかはわからない。でもそういう変化が楽しいって感じてる。だから私には何が正しいかわからないし、偉そうなことも言えないけど、これだけは心の底から言えるわ。私は千尋には幸せになってほしい。
Aw. Very good sister.
最後に選ぶのは千尋だから、後悔だけはしないように。それじゃまたね。
Good job, Kay.
千尋には幸せになってほしい。
Yeah?
その変身の中の一文を
Looking
二
out.
度読み返す。
He's looking out for you.
文字で思いを伝えることなんて得意じゃないはずの姉が不器用に送ってくれた優しさ。しかし私の幸せ、私の夢、それが何なのか、私自身うまく思い浮かべることができない。でもいいな、そのメールが教えてくれた変化、可能性という言葉は輝いて見えた。いいな。
It was lunchtime. Oh, damn, that looks freaking good. Well, I was gonna put so much freaking detail into food specifically. Making me hungry here. In the bustling classroom, I retrieved my lunchbox from my bag. Time to eat! It was a lunchbox containing the usual remnants of breakfast and other leftovers. Unlike in the summer, I could happily make whatever I wanted with little hassle during the winter. Oh, it is winter. Is it just the next winter? Has it been a year? Hello? I avoid anything heavy today, so the recipe focused on cool yet delicious vegetable stir-fry and egg dishes. Pretty good, I'd say. Licking my lips in the face of my cooking, I spent my lunchtime quietly. This is a whole different classroom, though. I sighed amidst the clatter. Is it hopeless? I closed my eyes and laid my head on the top of my desk. I tried to have as ordinary life as possible, but it really wasn't possible. When I let my guard down, I found my mind in a state resembling, but not quite entirely unlike impatience or anxiety. Running away. If I wanted my life to be normal, I couldn't use that option. A Reaper-like presence of mystery more floated to the inside of my mind. In a way, that sort of thing fit him far too well. The Reaper-like presence. Did we just call him the Grim Reaper? Before my imagination could go wild, my mind wandered toward other thoughts. A novel, huh? Did I really want to write one? Though, by chasing after things with no foothold in reality, wasn't it just a laughable existence? I grasped at the empty air. Careers, dreams, objectives. There was no indication of which I should take hold of. Fifth period was simply agonizing. At the end of sixth period and finally homeroom, I immediately headed for the station. Hey, there she is. There she is. Chihiro was sitting on the bench. She had a mysterious expression as she looked down at her notebook. I had seen her looking troubled before. This time it was a cute sort of worrying. A challenging expression. Will you write it? Just write whatever. You can fix it later. There's no way she would talk like that, but, well, it held that sort of ambience. I shook off that idiotic delusion and dropped in beside her on the bench. But she was so focused that she didn't notice me. Hey there. Oh my gosh, it has a spray. She has a spray with the notebook. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that. It's freaking adorable. Freaking great, dude. So, can I see what you've written so far? Can I see what you've wrote so far? Normally she'd just greet me, but instead she leapt from the bench and moved aside. She stared at me, sizing me up. Her actions like a cat that had suddenly been disturbed from its nap. Yeah. She answered with a strained expression. I've become accustomed to this pattern. Good afternoon. We both quickly bowed our heads. You were really deep in thought. Wasn't it cold sitting still like that? I see. Want to go to a shop somewhere and warm up? I hid a smile behind my hand as I spoke. Alright. She brushed her skirt and surveyed the vicinity. I followed her gaze and wondered if there was any need of the station, perpetually empty as it was. Is it scary outside? I wondered why I said that. She just cast her eyes downward.
はい
Ah, I'm sorry.
いいんです。外というか人がいっぱいいるところが苦手で。
She wore a natural smile. I thought it was the loneliest thing to smile at. Couldn't find the words to express that. What do you want to do today? I inquired and waved my hand in order to stave off any gloomy ideas she might have been having. We had never gotten very personal in our conversations, but I had a strong feeling that would end today.
あの
She whispered in an increasingly quiet voice.
人の少ないところならそのいいです。
Huh? I inclined my head out of a renewed attitude. I thought of the various implications of suddenly being fine going someplace with a few people, but she didn't seem to be in a joking mood. In short, it was okay for us to go somewhere outside the station. Let's see. How about the beach?
いいですね。
Ah, of course. Of course, that good old beach. Always changes everything. Her voice didn't really sound all that enthusiastic. But it's so cold there, we'll freeze to death. I gave her an insincere smile and started walking. I pushed the thought of something being different today into the back of my head, having reached the conclusion that it didn't matter. As long as I got to go somewhere with her, I was certain that it would be fun. Having nothing to talk about, we walked through downtown towards the beach in silence. I noticed Chihiro disappeared from my field of vision, so I stopped walking. I hadn't noticed at the station since all we did was talk, but she kept a rather slow pace. When we were downtown yesterday, I must have slowed my walking speed without realizing it. As we continued on toward the beach, I tried sprinkling in events at school, or material I read in books, but her reaction to it wasn't favorable. However,
何か
she gave me a doubtful look. No, it's nothing.
そうですか。
I didn't understand this uneasy feeling. It felt like she was assessing me. We reached the shore at sunset. Are you not feeling well today? I tried to bring up another relevant topic while searching for the path to the beach.
いえ、特には
See? I see.
何か変でしょうか。
No, not strange, just concerning. No, I'm probably just thinking too much.
心配ですか。
Very much so. About what?
私が
No, well, maybe. The conversation was rather colorful, yet still so calm that I couldn't help but smile. Sure is cold. I tried to hide my embarrassment by murmuring the obvious. What changed Chihiro's mind about going outside the station? Well, to some extent, I began to realize why. The time had come. The time when she would talk about herself. Jeez. The ocean breeze was so cold it pierced your skin. However, the air was crisp and clear, allowing the beach and townscape to shine. Let me know if you're cold.
すごく寒いです。
You want a jacket? I see.
それだけですか。
No, I'll help if you can't bear it. I moved over and stood in a way that would shield her from the wind. I could feel the fine grains of sand beneath my feet.
寒いって綺麗です。
It was very pretty, yes. It is. It reminds me of flames. I leaked out unintentionally. It really was a fiery scene, though. Gazing at the red ocean, I awaited her response. I thought it wasn't that long before she spoke.
ナスオレンジさん、
Yes, Chihiro? The eye-patch-wearing girl stiffened her expression like she had come to a conclusion about something. She gave me the impression of a tightened bow. The control switch between a human and a doll's countenance in the moment was really amazing. What an inappropriate admiration.
私はあなたの友達なのでしょ
Yes, you are. Not too sure. I can't help but scratch my cheek at such an unexpected inquiry. Being asked over and over, I mean, I get the sense that we're anything special.
う。麻生さんにとっての私は何なのでしょ
I think you're awesome and very cute. She reverted to her old way of referring to me. I didn't mention it out loud. I didn't want to poke fun at such a sincere question. I wonder myself. I murmured this while gazing at her eye patch strings and bangs swaying in the breeze. As I said, I really didn't know. I had a feeling I was always acting reserved towards her. Maybe it's time to seriously think about it. At first, I was interested, I suppose. A wondrous girl had appeared in my otherwise ordinary life. Her eye patch and the fact she didn't attend school created a puzzling atmosphere. Eventually, I thought I couldn't leave you alone. Well, it wasn't worry. I'm not sure what it was. I thought I may have liked her, but even I couldn't answer if it had become a romance.
う。妹のようなものでしょうか
You're older than me, though. It's fine. For some reason, I couldn't give her a straight answer. Her breath trembled. Well, it might have been something like that. I deceptively answered a question from before. The cross-examining tone had disappeared. Her voice was softened by what sounded like weakness mingled with the sound of the waves.
私もお兄さんがいたら麻生さんみたいな人だろうなって思いました。優しくて
Really? She murmured as she gazed downwards.
私
Chihiro? Sounds like she's gonna cry. Chihiro? She couldn't help but call out to her in this painful state. At times like this, you should take a deep breath. I gave her a comforting smile. As I said to her before when we first met her. She closed her eye and brought her hand to her chest as she released the tension from her shoulders.
すみません。少しだけ麻生さんのこと試してました。
I see. Huh?
これを話してもいい相手かどうか。私には感情では理解できないので。でも、わかりました。今までも、今も、麻生さんは変わっていないのですね。
There was a strange expression I had heard many times. As I fought this, I couldn't help but feel a little uneasy. Chihiro was right before my eyes, but she wasn't herself. It was like I was being appraised by a member of her family. You're not going to say you've been switching places with your sister or something, are you? Oh no. Oh, that one. It was a pretty frightening thing to imagine. They were twins, so it wasn't exactly impossible. Yeah, I've seen it a few times before in other stories. It always trips me up, too. It always gets me every time I've seen it.
何言ってるんですか？
No, it's just...
でも、そうですね。そうやって違う人だって言われても仕方ないかと思います。
Chihiro smiled under the winter sunset.
私は記憶障害を抱えているんです。
The memory defect, yeah. That's why she asked, if we were still the same person, why she didn't remember us at first. Yep. What she said had no build-up and was said in such a simple tone, my head just couldn't follow. Memory defect?
4年前に事故に遭って
Oh.
頭部を強く打ったからだそうです。左目もその時に。
See?
今の私は13時間しか記憶を維持できません。
Oh.
忘れるということじゃなくて、時間が過ぎるとすっぽりとなくなっちゃうんです。 思い出せないんじゃなくて消えるんです。ゼロです。つまり昨日の私と今日の私はそういう意味では別人です。別人というか4年前のままなんです。ずっとこれからも。
Oh, Chihiro. Forevermore? Mouth didn't function rationally. I could only mimic her.
目も障害も両方とも治らないそうです。
On that note, she stopped speaking. She was probably letting me take it all in. A memory defect. I see. I remembered. Uh-huh, yep. Yep.
もしかして麻生さんでしょうか。
It wasn't just on the day before yesterday when she cried.
以前私と会った方ですか。そうですか。
Oh.
ごめんなさい。会ったんですよね。やっぱり。
Whenever I met her, she always confirmed who I was. Yep. She wasn't simply asking for my name. If you didn't ask if I was Renji also, you wouldn't have known? Oh. He nodded with the same appearance as always. However, I couldn't reach an understanding immediately. It was impossible to digest this in my head. Memory disappears in 13 hours? Yeah, like the 13 hours part is especially crazy because it's not even a full day. It's barely over half of a day. What was that about? This is all true? The question I finally managed to ask was such a useless one. I see. My thoughts were jumbled. The gears in my head were spinning faster and faster, but it was clearly of no use.
麻生さん、ゆっくりでいいです。
Okay. Her voice that had been so calm up until now held a hint of sharpness for the first time. However, she inclined her head with a smile.
やっぱり麻生さんも驚きました。何度でもちゃんと説明します。だからゆっくりと私のことを知ってください。
Oh. Though she was smiling, I noticed that her body was trembling. Even her eye was shaking. She was only conducting herself firmly. She once again released all the tension in her body and took a deep breath. This time I also took one. I took in the scent of the ocean. My heart calmed down a little, but despite my completely frigid body, my head felt so hot that I staggered a bit. I'm sorry.
大丈夫です。皆さんそういう反応をするそうなので。
Oh, Chihiro.
それと麻生さん、レンジ君でした。
Yes, Chihiro. Yes?
寒いのが限界です。
Oh. You need a hug? She declared her surrender with lips that were losing their red hue. Oh. Well, yep, so yeah, we learned Chihiro's secret. Yep. It's really not looking too good. Yeah. It's already very sad and extremely heavy. But I do really like how Chihiro and Renji both like want to write a novel for different reasons. That's really cool. Very sweet. And I like how they're really bonding over that. But man,